Hello and welcome to Mental Health on the Mighty. Welcome to the Mental Health Happy Hour. My name is Camara,
And I'm Josh.
and we are Mighty staff here to talk about mental health wins, mental health somewhat wins, mental health support. We are here to be your navigators and your friends in this journey that is the advocacy of mental health wins, which is what we're doing here today. So if you've not joined us before, please let us know in the chat that you can hear us, where you're from, what is your mental health win of the week. That is how we usually start this off. We'll share our mental health wins and we want to share yours. So please let us know in the comments where you're coming from and what your mental health win is of the week. Hello, Rick.
Hi,
A
Ray.
regular. We love our
Nice seeing you
regulars.
again.
Yes.
Uh,
But
so,
yeah,
Camera,
Josh, what
what
is
do
your
you? Oh,
we wrote both our we're both Jinx, you
all
owe
right.
me a soda. Cool. But yeah,
Um, I guess I'll start. Winter's coming up, and as someone with major depressive disorder, I don't love winters, right? Don't love going outside because it's cold and it hurts to be outside. So, really, just preparing for the hibernation season, as I like to call it. Right. So, getting things that I enjoy, finding books that really bring joy to my life. So I guess my mental health win is I started The Black Prism, the first book in the Lightbringer series. It is fascinating. It is about these people who use color as magic, and it's been a really good pick me up. I'm absolutely loving these characters, the struggles that they're going through. One of them has a lot of body shaming issues. He considers himself fat. He's overweight, and he's like, "Oh, I can't do nothing," right? But as these stories go, he finds that he has, things that make him unique, things that make him powerful. And so I've been really feeling that message today. So that's my mental health win. Started a new book.
that's awesome. It sounds like a great book, first off. Like, I'm
Amazing.
intrigued.
Yeah,
It sounds like a quite the tale.
it's
Uh,
good.
I think that being able to start something new and get into like a new journey is always a good win. So
Hmm.
highly like that journey there. But yeah,
What
good for
about you?
you, Josh. I'm loving the new. I want to read this book too. You have to let me know how
It's
it is
so
when it's
good.
done.
It's so good. I'm enjoying it so far. It's got lots of twists and turns. So yeah. We can talk about it more if you like. But what about you, Camera? What are you feeling? Mental health win?
Ah,
You feeling? What do you got?
my what is my mental health win of the week? Mental health win. I finally have gotten all of the blood tests that I needed to do done that
Nice.
were ordered 5 months ago, and I finally went. Like, I can show I have my blood test. Like, I got them all this morning and yesterday, two more. I mean, other ones that didn't need fasting, and I'm just happy I finally have got that out of the way.
Amazing.
Going to the doctor can be like it's just a hassle, especially right now. So being able to get that done and check my vitals and all of that and see where everything is, just really
Yeah.
good place
Yeah.
to be. So
It's
happy
great
with
to
that.
finally get those tests done. Really get ready for learn more about your body. And also just get
Exactly.
the needles out of the way.
We love getting the needles out of the way. Yeah, needles are so I just don't look. I'm just like, just prick me and don't look.
Just do it.
Um, I just don't want to
Yeah.
know. But
Get it over
but
with.
I'm feeling pretty good about that. I'm going this weekend to like a dancing on the beach thing, so I'm like, yay.
Wow.
Woohoo.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so a few wins. I feel like there's things to look forward to. So
Awesome. But we got a lot of hellos.
yes, hello.
So,
Paulina.
hello. Hello from
Hello.
Massachusetts.
Trisha, regular. Montgomery, all here 6 weeks ago today. I'll see from today. I'll see Hamilton on
Wow.
Broadway. The countdown keeps me going. Yes,
Not
that
gonna
is a
compete.
win.
You can already
Oh
see this
God,
is a huge Hamill
of
fan because of the
course.
avatar,
That's
right?
amazing.
That's amazing.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, if you're just joining us, we are sharing our mental health wins of the week. If there is a mental health win that you have, whether it is just, I I smiled today. I took a nap today. I heard a song I liked today. Or
Mhm.
maybe I did accomplish something big or have something to look forward to, like
Yep.
Hamilton. Any win is acceptable. We are here to raise you up and
And
excited
cheer you
about.
on.
Yes.
And speaking of wins, I see one that's really, really good from Sarah Mayer.
Ooh.
I got
See?
diagnosed yesterday with schizoaffective disorder, and I actually feel hopeful that I can be treated for the right illness now.
That's
Congratulations on
amazing.
achieving
Oh
diagnosis.
my goodness.
Love to see it, Sarah. I'm
Yeah.
finally getting at least a grasp on, what's been going on, right? Is there a name for this? Am I alone
Mhm.
in this, right? Or am I just like, am I the only person who's experiencing these symptoms, and finally getting something that says, hey, this is what it is. Here's what your treatment journey kind of going to look like, right? Not seek
Mhm.
out those communities. I believe we have
Yeah, I think we have a schizophrenia
in
group
its
in the Mighty.
schizophrenia group on Facebook, and also the Mighty itself. So you can start, meeting other people who like are going through your treatment journey. So this is great.
That's awesome. I feel like being able to put a name to it, like when you're on that diagnosis journey and trying to find out, and like that you're on that journey, you really want to take care, Sarah, that you're taking care of yourself and you want to know what it is and want to get the best care for you. That's already like a win. And that you've found out what it is. I mean, that can be scary, but also like exciting when you find out what the condition is and how you can best go about treating it. And yeah, the schizophrenia community, schizoaffective disorder, there is a lot of a great community on the Mighty and also in the world, and it is just wonderful that you are able to feel hopeful and feel like you can be treated correctly for the right illness. Like that's amazing. And yeah, thank you so much for sharing that with
Thank
us.
you, Sarah. That's
Appreciate
very
that.
vulnerable, and we appreciate it.
Yes, please let us know in the comments what the wins are, what you're feeling. If you're having a low day, you can say having a low day and need a shout out, and we will shout you out. So just let us know. We're so happy to be here and also just always enjoy in feeling out what the mental health wins are of the peeps of the Mighty. So thank you for joining.
Yeah, thank you,
Oh,
everyone.
yes,
Let's see who else we
Jason.
got.
Oh, of course, we always got to say hi to Karen.
Hi, Karen.
Hello, hello,
Good to see you
hello. Yes,
again.
yes. Let us know what your mental health win is and
Come on,
anything for
Karen.
this. Okay,
Jason.
Jason. Mental
Ooh,
health win. I was finally approved for a pain clinic for my spinal damage. Yes! Well,
that's
there's so many
amazing,
treatment
Jason.
journeys going on.
Uh, Good.
Love
I
that.
finally's doing a lot of work there. I know, like, being able to get the approved like treatment that is going to help you, or at least you hope helps you, right? So, congratulations on that. Finally being approved for your pain clinic for spinal damage. That's big. So,
Yeah, that you've
um,
been approved, that you found a place that you're able to go. Like that must feel like a nice relief off the spine and your shoulders. Yeah. Like,
the
yeah.
tension can kind of like let go a little bit, and I hope this is like getting you set on the path that helps relieve a little bit of that chronic pain, because spinal damage, from the few people that I've met with it, it's no fun. So
Yeah. No. So thank you, Jason. We appreciate you sharing. And yes, please feel free to share in the comments below what you're feeling, what if there are any other health journey updates with people, we would love to know. And I always enjoy hearing everyone's journeys and such. But yeah, yes, schizoaffectives are awesome. We love it, Rick. We love the support. And Rick, see, you already have a community
yeah,
here. Rick was diagnosed 5 years ago and have been on the up and up since.
yep.
See, a lovely place to be. And Trisha, I did an out of the darkness walk we love a good walk. Yes, suicide prevention walk, and participated on the honor bead ceremony.
Wow, I would love to
Ooh,
learn more about this. This seems
yes,
really fascinating.
I love
uh
this.
Out of darkness walk.
Ooh. I'm curious, is that different than the regular suicide prevention walk, or is that I know AFSP does a lot of different ones, but I'm curious if that's the same one or if that's a different one that they do. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
it's looking like it's their flagship fundraising event. The overnight is a challenging, enduring walk from dusk till dawn that rotates cities every year. So that is fascinating. And, thank you for participating in such a, monumental event, raising awareness on suicide prevention and also like suicide ideation is amazing. So great work, Trisha.
Oh yeah, it's okay. It's the
Okay.
same overnight walk, but this one was during the day. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Very
That's
cool.
awesome, Trisha. Thank you
We
for
love
letting us know
that.
about this.
Oh my goodness.
That's something I gotta look into because I used to be a runner back in the day, but college happened, and also just like I don't care about running for trophies anymore. But running for like or just walking for a good cause, that sounds very fascinating. So want to learn more about that.
Yes, fantastic. We just gotta love the community, and it is like great timing with it being Suicide Prevention Month. It is the last day of Suicide Prevention Month, but it is still vital. And of course, World Mental Health Day is next month. Like we have a lot. It is every month is Prevention Month, but it is
Everyone.
the month to really highlight and such, and it still is. So we would love to highlight that. Also, our most recent podcast episode is about suicidal ideation and
Oh,
talking about
cool.
it. It's time we talk about it. So go check that out. We highly
There's a
recommend.
lot of like very well, I won't say great media, but there's a lot of media coming out about suicidal ideation and
Mm,
what prevention looks like. So that's awesome.
love to see it. Let's see. Ah, D.
Great. Got out of the hospital 1 month ago, and I'm doing wonderfully. We love to see it. Congrats on getting.
Fantastic. That's
Ah,
amazing.
it's always nice to go home. You know.
Yeah. And it's nice that you're doing well. Like it seems like whatever you were like in the hospital for, it seems like they treated you well. And so you're having a healthy recovery at home. So that's amazing. That's great.
Love it.
Love to see it.
And
Oh,
Karen
Karen,
McGoss.
Mental Health Win is starting to read there we go, second book that
Yep.
I have to read for school, and it's 10 times more fun than the first one. Love that. And I
Nice.
actually want to read it. We should read books we actually want to read. And not just to do it because I have to. It feels so great not to have like it's a chore and something fun and productive. Well,
That's awesome.
yeah, that's so
You know,
important.
that's
Oh
the
my
best way to
gosh.
retain information is the best way to gain knowledge is you're doing something you like. So
Exactly.
it's really good. You're finding your niche, right?
We love to see it. We love to see that mental health, like that first off, like that you're able to find books in school that are rewarding. Like if the first one wasn't as like engaging to you, and now this one you're able to get into it. It seems like this will be a more engaging part of this program that you're in, and being able to like really you'll probably learn more from the one that you enjoy reading. So that's awesome. Ah, Karen, I love to know what program you're in or like what grade or what school or university or what class or whatever this is you're taking. Let us know in the comments below.
Yeah.
We can share good news.
Oh
So,
yeah. This
of
time.
course, in the comments, if you're just joining, we're sharing our mental health wins and we will continue to do that. So please continue to leave comments of what your mental health wins are, what your hopes are, what your dreams are. We will share those in on the screen and high five, consensual hugs, all of the good stuff.
Here,
That's what we yes. Oh yeah, yeah. I think I
high
did it
five.
right, didn't I? Okay. We got it. We will do that for you as well. But in the meantime, feel free to leave that there while we share good news. I'm very excited to basically share. There's so many good things that we can kind of talk about. The first thing I want to talk about, which I think this is not a hidden good news, but I will openly say this like good news. Britney Spears. Well, I think we've all heard now maybe the news about Britney Spears. Like we love to see that this like that her father is off of the has been by the judge taken off of the conservatorship. I
Mm-hmm.
think that that's a really great win. I know that there's much more ahead, and that's not the only thing that needs to be done, but that's been a nice win this week, I feel, giving someone and also giving a more of a voice to conservatorships and what that could look like for people who maybe don't have the voice and the freedom that I mean, not the freedom, the voice and like face that and just high profileness that Britney does. So
Exactly. I think one of the greatest things to come out of this tragedy is that we have been able to take a look as a nation that conservatorships are subject to abuse. That people who otherwise could advocate for themselves, who could take care of themselves, are unfortunately being taken advantage of, right? Which I think, talking about mental health, that's super important, right? Because these are some of our most vulnerable populace, right? So it's terrible what has been happening to Britney, but I'm so glad that the judge is finally starting to see the light on this. And
we hope so. Got a good lawyer. Took 13 years. That's too much, but we're making some traction. Mm-hmm. So yay! I will stand on the side of Free Britney. So
Free Britney. Free Britney. And if you don't know anything about this, there's a great documentary out called Britney versus Spears.
Oh yeah, that's the new one, right?
Yeah, that's the new one that just came out. And of course, there's the one that came out previously. I can't remember the name of it right now, but I think
it was Framing Britney Spears.
Framing Britney Spears, yeah. But that's tragic what she's been going through. I haven't seen the new one, but just the one I watched a few months ago, I was just horrified by the kind of requests that this guy could make, and was making for her own daughter. So it's great that he's off. Get out of here.
Yeah.
He is.
Well, we're happy. That's a good news. But yeah, if there's any other good news that you would like us to talk about in the comments, let us know. We have other good news stuff that we will share that is not the big news that you probably have seen like this on Yahoo, but we thought that was fun. And also share your mental health wins. We're here. If you have a mental health win or a second mental health win or even like I'm feeling sad for why I can't explain, we will be here to support you and be here. So feel free, leave it in the comments below. But I'm glad that some people have watched. We are aware of what's going on with Britney. That's always a fun thing to know. I don't know too much about conservatorships besides that it kind of your rights are like basically given to someone else to decide in different capacities of what control they have over your life, your finances, your decisions, it's supposed to be for people who are kind of more with like I would say either who have like Alzheimer's or who maybe have a condition that would need that. But yeah, there's some that are unnecessary in my mind. That's my opinion. So yeah.
I would think it's great disclaimer right now. We are not
we're not lawyers or therapists, but we are here to bring a little bit of joy today, hopefully. Oh yeah, are you gonna bring the joy of the kitty? Oh, kitty! Yes, kitty.
Our little Boyd has made a visit. Say hi, Chopal. He was getting stuck in the blind, so I had to.
How did he get up into the blind?
Yeah, so had to move her so she doesn't like get hurt. I guess my bit of good news is that I don't know if you know who Mark Hoppus is. He is Blink 182 bassist and vocalist. Yeah, okay, good. He has gone on record and said he is currently cancer free. He's currently in remission. So love to hear that. Anytime anyone has to say, I'm in remission, cancer free, is a time for celebration, right? Because that is a debilitating disease. So that's my bit of good news. His statement was, "Thank you, God and universe and friends and family and everyone who sends support and kindness and love." So love to hear it.
That's really great. I think he only recently announced that he had cancer?
Yeah, it was this year, I believe, that
he might have had it before and just didn't
that
say
he
anything.
Announced that he was dealing with cancer. So it could have been like, want to see which way is the wind blowing on this before he made any announcements. So you never know. you know.
Yeah.
So, but
Oh,
that's
well, that makes me so happy. I'm glad that like it seems like he has a great care team and that he's really been able to like take care and do that right. That's awesome.
yeah, anytime the your diagnosis, your treatment journey is going good, it's a time for celebration.
Exactly. Oh my word. But yeah, I think that that's great. That's wonderful to hear. I I mean to just have that freedom of like it's remission. It's
Mhm.
just a great place to be. And I hope that many in our community who are going through similar things can hear that soon too. So
Yeah.
yeah.
But what about you guys? Anything you want to say? Any mental health wins, or you're just not? Oh man, I don't think I have any wins today. We love to
Today,
hear.
maybe today's kind of like a slow. It is like Mercury's in retrograde. It's a slow wind day. It's fine. I feel that. My win is like my hopeful win. Besides my blood donation, is that I will go out and buy myself lunch today. I'm like I have no groceries, so
We are, yeah, me and my wife have decided it's a Chipotle day. It
yeah, good
is
for you.
not interested in cooking right now. We're just gonna get ourselves some Chipotle. So,
What
but
you
I
gotta
feel
do,
that
you gotta
slow
do.
news day. It is what it is. But
But
so
yeah, what would be like something that you all I would love to know in the comments what you're looking forward to if you could look forward to besides like if there's a Hamilton or something, but if what you can put up for yourself to look forward to, whether that's like having a walk or taking yourself out for lunch or whether it is like I can go thrift a new outfit or if it is I can take a bath or I can take a shower, like what could be the thing you're looking forward to? Put that in the comments and I'd love to share. But in the meantime, some of the other random good news that I think is the most important good news that I have heard today. This is my favorite news.
I'm
Ah, it is
excited.
my pasta news. The world's
Pasta.
pasta. We need pasta news pronto. We have breaking pasta news. One man. Yes, pasta, pasta, pasta.
Pasta news.
The pasta news. Pasta point of the day. One man set out to make the perfect pasta shape, and it is so popular that the orders are backed up for a month. And I'm
Wow.
just like, I'm gonna try and hope my computer doesn't crash if I do this. I'm gonna try and share the pasta. I would love to share. Where is my little Chrome tab of the pasta? I feel like this needs to be seen. This is the pasta we're talking about here.
Wow.
And it's just, I don't know if it's just the form. I'm curious if what makes it perfect. I mean, it does. It looks incredible. I'm
It
very
looks
excited.
interesting, but is this
I'm just
really
like,
the
this is the
platonic
best.
pasta?
I'm just like this. So this is apparently back ordered the best pasta, and I'm just like, what? Okay, well, I want to know what the texture is, what it's made out of, like where one man couldn't just find the perfect pasta shape, he did it in so many great ways. Great Americans have done before. He made his own. So I'm just very curious what makes this perfect back ordered pasta.
Yeah,
Um,
does it hold like the sauce better? Is this
I
like a
don't
retention?
know.
Is it I need okay, so I this is just one of the like, millennial side quests. You have to find something to entertain yourself. I have to get myself some of this pasta and I'm gonna
Yes.
try and report back. So maybe in a month, not in a month, but in
Oh,
like
you know
the
what?
next year,
We're gonna get on the back order. We're gonna figure it out. So
I'm gonna
we
get
will
this.
report back to you
Yeah.
on whether this is really this great pasta feat.
What's
So
up with this? What's up with the pasta shell? We
yeah.
have some great expectations in the comments, some
Mm,
things that people are looking forward to.
love to see it.
Uh, Michelle Steiner, I'm looking forward to a fall art crawl and museum trip this weekend. Well, ooh, look at
Ooh,
you getting out. Love to see it.
that sounds
They
awesome.
have Halloween shaped pasta on Amazon. Okay,
Okay.
I'm excited. I need this. What is
Oh
the
my word!
Halloween?
This fall art crawl sounds incredible, and a museum. You are fall like Michelle. You've got it going on. That sounds so
Cultured.
fun.
You are
Oh
so
my god.
cultured. I love to see it going on an art crawl. How exciting. Rick Rick says
Ah!
uh Rick said I was gonna say waiting to watch Carnage. Super excited for that. I cannot wait for this movie. Have you seen Venom?
No. Oh, that's a movie. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh no, we're not like
I'm like,
we're
what's
not getting
going on in the world?
excited.
Like, watch the car. I saw that. I'm like, waiting to watch the carnage. I'm like, I know there's a lot of like just tension right now, but I'm like, what carnage? Oh
No,
no.
no, it's a movie. It's a
Okay,
movie.
a movie. I would love to go see Carnage then.
Yeah, it's the sequel to Venom.
Okay.
If you know anything about
Yeah, it's like
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, but like not Spider, but like evil Spider-Man, and
Yeah, it's
like
like an alien. It's called a symbiote. It's a little alien
uh,
that'll get your skin, bring all your worst impulses. Carnage is a
as one does.
yeah. Carnage is kind of a more extroverted, more bigger, eviler version of Venom, if such a thing is possible.
Wow, it's like we got to go 2.0 on this, everyone.
Yeah, it's like it's gonna be great. I'm also excited for that movie. Um, you know, a man of culture.
That's fantastic. And yeah, I see a few more comments. Feel free. We've moved on from mental health wins to what are you looking forward to? We jumped from that from pasta. We
Yeah,
just, I think pasta is always an important news. And we're also sharing good news. But share in the comments what you're looking forward to. Small, big, art crawl, shower, food. It's always food, as you know with my pasta news for
yeah.
me. So
It's always food.
it can always be
Um,
food. Let's see, Karen. I'm looking forward to
Speaking of
dinner with my
food,
best friend of 10 years. Yes, and friend of almost 8 years. The latter I haven't seen in over a year due to COVID in school. So excited. That
oh,
sounds delightful.
that's
Oh
so
my word.
good.
That
I'm so
sounds so
happy for you,
nice.
Karen.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
I've just started seeing friends again. Got vaccinated. We do our testing, and it's so nice. It's so nice to see people in person again. If you're not in a place where you can, Zooms just I miss meeting people. I,
Yeah, I miss being in an office with people. I miss like being around people. People
yeah,
are interesting.
and this helps a lot. Just getting my oh, I get to meet new people. I get to meet the Karens, the Ricks, the Michelles. So this is a lot of
We
fun.
love meeting you all. It's good to kind of share in that one. And to be able to share with your best friends that you've had these strong relationships with for so long, and getting to like come together and eat a meal. Like that reward is so nice. You should be excited. I'm excited for you, and I hope you have a
You
wonderful time,
too. I
Karen.
can't
That sounds
wait.
lovely.
We have to
Oh,
hear how y'all, did y'all what's the hot goss? What's going on?
what did you eat?
Neat. Did you get the perfect pasta?
Yes, we need that perfect pasta. Oh, I mean, I would say it's the feta, like that feta TikTok pasta that you bake the baked feta
What's
pasta.
this? I
It's
don't
really
know.
good. Like at the beginning of the pandemic, they were doing all these like let's make stuff, and you
Yeah,
bake feta with
feta.
tomatoes and olive oil in the oven for 30 minutes, and then you boil pasta. You put the pasta water, some of it, and the sauce that bakes, and you mix it together with the bow tie pasta, and voila, and
That
basil, and
sounds like
yay.
everything. That
It's really
sounds like
good.
everything. Ah,
Well, that's my food tangent. Angela.
I'm looking forward to going back to Australia, but not sure when. But I've been getting back into art, so trying to stay cheerful.
Mhm.
Angela, I'm excited for you to go back to Australia too. Like going back to, the places that we call home, the places that just fill us with joy. But what's keeping you? Is it just, COVID restrictions or, what's I'm just excited for you.
Yeah, I'm curious if like you're originally from Australia or if you visited Australia or you have family there or friends there and it's a place that you really enjoyed and you want to go back. Very curious. Let us know. But yeah, I'm sure like having that hope and desire and want to go back will kind of give you that start to planning it and getting you there when the time is right. And I'm glad that you're getting back into art. Like you
Yeah.
gotta get into art. You gotta create, so like be creative for yourself just for fun and
Mhm.
doing that for yourself is really wonderful. So really happy to see that.
It's very true.
Uh,
But yeah, guys, what's going on? Like,
do
what
you
do
have
we?
any other good news you want to share, Josh? Or
Uh, I had another one. This one's more. I'm really excited for this. So, in a gene editing experiment,
oh,
it allowed a patient who is legally blind to see colors again.
oh yeah.
So Carol Knight's vision was so bad that she was, legally blind, but
Hmm.
she participated in this, experimental treatment that allowed her to start perceiving colors once more, which is so exciting. I'm loving like these experimental treatments. I'm loving to see, the results of them, and I'm so glad that this one panned out for her.
That's fantastic. Yeah, it's great to see how science is giving us new innovations and new ways that we can improve and like gain back things if we choose to. And just that's really great. That's really cool. I'm really
Hmm.
happy to see that happening.
So that's my good news. Loving experimental treatments, and I love just getting to, see like how we're progressing as a society. It's so cool.
Yeah. There's some things that just like from the olden days have worked for so many, which is what I bring to of my other thing that I love as much as food is music. And Mozart, we know Mozart is just apparently the cure to just calm and all
Hmm.
the good smarts. But there's a Mozart sonnet that calms the brain and can help seizure patients with epilepsy. And I
Interesting.
just think that's really awesome.
Which sonnet? Which piece of
Uh,
music?
so researchers have found the sonnet for two pianos in D major might have the power to reduce the epilepsy associated electrical activity spikes in the brain. People who enjoy the piece of classical music were noted to have substantial increases its therapeutic effect in finding the discoveries. Um, the
Uh,
piece for four hands was written in 1781. Yeah, so there's like, wow.
Interesting. I knew this guy was like, I only ever listened to Mozart when I was a little baby in the crib, listening to, uh, you know, baby Mozart. Um, so, uh, so that's really cool. We continue to see the therapeutic effects of, of great classical music. So that's amazing.
No. Yeah, I think it is called Two Pianos in D Major. That is a weird title to me too, Rick. My thought is maybe the piece is it's either the sonnet for two pianos in D major or the piece is called Four Hands. One of
Uh,
the two. Ooh,
yeah,
I challenge you to look into that more. Um,
I'm excited.
yeah.
You
Two
know,
pianos. Oh, I guess it is. The sole sonnet for two pianos was written at the age of 25. Okay.
yeah,
So,
that's one of the things that always surprised me about older music is that like the title was just a description of
yeah.
what it was. Um, you know, uh, uh,
I don't
it's Sonata in D major, like that kind of thing, where it's just, yeah, it is. This is my third piece, you know.
know. Hmm.
Uh, so love to see it.
And so Angela, COVID can't get on the plane. Your boyfriend that you met in 1985. Wow, is there?
1985.
That's amazing. Wow, this is a very like you've kept this. This is what a strong relationship and long distance too.
Yeah,
You're in
long
Canada
distance,
now.
long
Okay.
distance.
Wow. That's very long distance.
Yeah.
Dang. Go
Long distance, long
you.
relationship. Congratulations, 1985. That's almost like 40 years?
Wow.
40,
That's
yeah, 45
amazing.
years. Going strong. Congratulations.
I'd
And
love to
I
see that.
now I'm rooting for you to go to Australia. I'm looking forward
Go.
to you going to Australia.
Definitely. Oh yeah,
Like,
there I
go.
think soon you'll be able to. There will be a way.
Yeah, I'm starting to see some restrictions lift. I mean, I just got
Mhm.
off of a cruise, so
That's
uh,
amazing.
there's like things are starting back up again. So hopefully, either this year, next year, more than likely. I feel I don't want to jinx it. Never mind. I retract.
We'll feel it out. We'll get there. We have faith. And we have faith in you, the mighty community. And we just always want to like thank you for joining us on these events and for sharing with us and like all of our virtual events and all of our just in our community. We really enjoy having you here and just wanted to say thank you. So
Thank you
we'll
guys.
be here in the next month. Maybe we'll come sooner, maybe later, but usually like kind of getting this once a month thing is fun. And
Mhm.
we'll be wanting save up some mental health wins for us. Let us know what you find yourself spookily excited for in October slash maybe we'll be in November. Maybe it'll be after Halloween. Who knows? We will see. Or maybe be before. We'll see. We will find out. But thank you so much for
Of
joining. Thank
course.
you, Rick, and thank you, Trisha.
Thank
We
you guys.
really appreciate doing these and just appreciate you, our community. So thank you. Well, stay mighty, and I'm gonna go eat lunch. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna get my chipotle now. So, bye guys.
bye.
See y'all next month.